Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a fall makeup look using the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. And because there is a lot of really nice warm tone shades in here, and I haven't played with this palette much. I've used it a couple times, but I wanted to, dig in deeper and give y'all a good kind of like review and just let y'all know how everything blends and stuff. But I already have my eyebrows on. I know I look crazy, but I'm going to be starting off with my eyes. So first I'm going to prime my eyes. Normally I never start off with my eyes first, but I thought today I might do a little bit something different. And because I'm going to be working with shimmer shades, I don't want it to fall over my face. So I'm just going to prime using my Tarte Shape Tape. And I always prime my lids with a lighter shade, just because my eyelids are very fair compared to the rest of my face. And I'm just going to use this BH Cosmetics brush to blend it out. Oh, and I used my Anastasia Soft Brown Brow Powder Duo to fill in my eyebrows, and I used the lighter shade out of the two. I've had this for literally ever, and I'm still using it, and it's still going strong. Okay, now that my eyes are primed, the one downside about this palette is there is no light matte shade or light shimmer shade. So I am going to go in with my translucent powder and set my eyelids so they don't crease. I'm just going to use that with just a regular brush. That way all the colors blend nicely on top of the primer and it doesn't get patchy or anything. Now that my eye primer is set, I'm going to go ahead and start in, I'm going to use my Morphe M505 brush, and I honestly don't know what look I'm going to go for, but I know I want to do a fall inspired look. Sorry, my mirror is right here, so that's why I'm looking right here. But I think I'm going to go in with the lightest shade. I'm going to use Rush. That's kind of a burnt orange shade. I'm just gonna throw that in my crease, and the last time I've used this, it is very, very pigmented, so you have to make sure that you do kick off a lot of the product because it is very, very pigmented, unless you like going in heavy-handed. I like going in light-handed and building up, but that's all about preference. So I'm kind of just throwing this color in the crease. It is blending really nicely. It's very pigmented. That's what I like about this palette, is it's very pigmented. So I'm just going to keep going in, just building that color up. Okay, now once that color is blended to how I like it, I might just blend little edges more. I'm going to go over it one more time with no extra product on my brush and just blend it out, kind of blow it out, make sure everything's blended very nice and evenly. So now that I have that crease done, I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, and I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics number 7 brush, and I'm pretty sure that this is in the Rose Quartz collection, but this is the shape of it. It's small and fluffy, so it can get right in the crease. And I'm going to go in with, I think Mugshot is just slightly darker than that one, so I'm going to go in with Mugshot. And just deepen the crease and kind of like the outer V. I've had this for a few months, but I just haven't really played with it too much. I'm going to go back in with this brush and blend it out again with no extra product on it. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to go in with the same BH Cosmetics brush And I think I'm gonna dip into Siren. What I like about Siren is it is a very deep shade, but it's almost like a plummy purple, but it has a sheen to it. It's not a glitter or a shimmer whatsoever. It just has a nice satin finish, I guess you would say. So I'm just gonna dip a little bit into that and just go in the outer corner to deepen that up. Sorry if you can't see. Kind of bringing it on the lid a little bit and just deepening up the outer corner a little bit more, going back in. And then I'm gonna go back into my fluffy brush and then blend again. I think I'm gonna tap into a little bit of more of that Rush, that first shade that we went into, and just bring it up a little bit higher and just make sure everything's blended nicely. And then I think I'm gonna go in with a shimmer shade now, and maybe I'll deepen up the crease a little bit more, but I think I like this. It's not too crazy, but it is kind of smoky. But I'm gonna go in with a shimmer shade, and I think I'm gonna go into the first one, Lolly. I think that's the one I'm gonna, this one I'm gonna go into, and I'm gonna start with my finger and then see how it blends with my finger. But I have swatches, and they're very, very pigmented, as you can see. But the first time I tried this, I had trouble actually getting it on my eyelid, but we'll see how this works. Oh yeah. The one thing that I noticed about these shadows is that they're very stiff and they stay on your finger. Like, they really, really stay on your finger. And see, look, it's still there, but I can go in and swatch it. It's like, it's very hard to, for some reason to me, it's difficult to get it on my eyelid, but I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, like a really small lip brush, I think. I'm gonna try and build that up. It's just the shimmer shades are very, very stiff, so it's kind of hard to get it on the lid. Oh yeah, I like it way better with the brush. But the finger, it kind of just stays on your finger and it's hard to get it off, but I do like the way it's applying with the brush instead. This is a lot more pink than it is in the pan. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in to that fluffy brush, and I'm not gonna put any more product on it. I'm just gonna blend, and then go back into that Beach Cosmetics brush and go into Siren, that plummy purple shade, and just blend that into the shimmer shade. Sorry if you can't see it. I keep covering it up. Okay, I think it looks really, really, really good, and I'm gonna finish the other eye off camera, and I'll be right back to y'all. Okay, I just finished both of my eyes, and I went in and added a little bit of Boom. It's this shade right here, and I added it almost like in the middle and kind of brought it in towards my inner corner. But I really, really like how the eyes turned out. They're very dark and very fall, but we're gonna go ahead and start on the face, and then we'll go back to the eyes and finish those. So I'm gonna pull back my hair, and I have already moisturized my skin, so I'm gonna go in with my primer, and it's my Touch and Soul No Problem Primer. This is my normal priming routine. I haven't changed it in a while, and I did not know that I had this red mark right here. And then I'm gonna go in with my Professional primer just to the T-zone, And in my last video, I meant to say I had normal to combo skin. My skin used to be very oily, like ridiculously oily. But as I've gotten older, my face has definitely, like my skin has definitely changed. It's more normal to combo. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. I have been absolutely loving this. It looks really, really nice on the skin, and it does not, you would think because it's very matte that it would dry out your skin so much, but it really doesn't do that at all. It just looks perfect on my skin, and I really am enjoying it. And just look at how that covered up. Here's a side, here's a side. Covered up so nicely. Okay, now that I'm done with my foundation, my skin is looking very nice and matte, full coverage. I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to go in with Fair Neutral and Light. I always put Fair Neutral right by my like inner corner just to really brighten that up. I'm running out of it. And then a little bit in between my eyebrows, my chin. And then I'm gonna go in with light and almost just kind of mix it in with my under eyes. A little bit on my nose, but yeah. This may look like a lot of concealer, and it is, but my dark circles get very bad, so I love to cover, you know, them up as much as I can. Okay, now that my concealer is blended in, I'm gonna go in with my Coty Airspun and set my under eyes and anywhere I put my concealer. And I don't necessarily bake, I just like to just powder. I find that if I bake, sometimes honestly when I bake, it makes my skin more oily, or that's how it used to be. But I haven't really baked my skin since, unless it's like, you know, my smile lines, and yeah, but I don't bake that much anymore. And now I'm gonna go in with a big powder brush and set the rest of my face down, just to make sure everything is locked in place. And then here's a step that I was talking about in my favorites video, and I'm gonna grab my Essence Pure Nude highlighter. And I'm gonna put this all on my fluffy brush and put it on my face, almost as like another setting powder, but it won't make your skin look powdery. It will make you look glowy. So I'm just gonna dip in, tap off a little bit, and go mainly like almost on my cheeks a little bit. But if you can see, it just gives like a glow to your skin, and a little bit on my nose. And it just makes you not look so matte. And it almost brings your skin back to life a little bit. But as you can see, it kind of just gives like a nice like sheen and glow to your skin. And I learned this trick from Kathleen Lights. She's on YouTube, and learned this trick from her. But I really love the way my skin looks whenever I use this as like an all over powder. And then now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. And the bronzer, I love, this is my second one. It's the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and this smells so good. Like, I remember my first one I got 2 summers ago, and it smells like it. Like, to me, it just smells like summer. But I'm gonna go in with my Beach Cosmetics number 3 brush. It's in the Rose Quartz collection, and I love this for bronzing up my skin because it's very fluffy and really nicely shaped. And now that my skin is bronzed, I'm going to go in with my highlight. And this is honestly my favorite highlighter of all freaking time. I'm going to do a video of all my highlighters, but this is the Anastasia Amrezy highlight. And oh my gosh. Okay, let me just swatch it real quick so you can see how gorgeous this is. I'm pretty sure it's coming back in stock in December, I think. Let me just swatch it real quick. Oh my god, it's still going. Look at that. It's such a pretty golden highlight. And to me, I have very fair skin. It is not too dark on my skin. I mean, if you use a super, super dense brush, then it's probably going to show up darker. But if you use just the right highlighting brush, then honestly, it's just perfect. Like, it just looks like your skin's wet. My other favorite one is the Fenty Beauty highlight, in the one that is the Killawatt Mean Money and Hustler Baby is this one. That one is so pretty, but it does show more dark, so I do wear this during the summer. But that one is like a blinding like wet highlight, but I love this one year round. And honestly, it's just freaking pretty, so pretty. So I'm just gonna oh my god, gorgeous. Put a little bit on my brow bone, but oh my god, so pretty. Now that I have my highlight on, I'm going to go with my blush. I like to put on my blush after my highlight because I like that it kind of blends it in more. I'm going to go with my Milani blush in Tea Rose, and I'm going to go in with this really cheap brush that I got. I literally got this from TJ Maxx. But the reason why I had to get it was because when I was moving to this house, I had lost my brushes for a while. So I had to get really cheap brushes while I was in the process of finding my other ones. So I still have this, but I love this shape for blush. Like, it's so pretty. And I love this blush. I think this is like the blush that looks really good with anything, with any kind of look. I like to pop some. I don't like to put too much on, but I like to let my skin have some color. Put it underneath my nose a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to finish the rest of my eyes. I'm going to do my lower lash line. And I'm not going to wear falsies today just because I never wear falsies. The only time I would wear falsies was whenever I competed, or whenever I was a competitive cheerleader. And I think I wore them on my wedding day. So, so yeah. I'm gonna go in with this BH Cosmetics, that same brush that we were using, and go in with Rush, that light shade. Just go underneath my eyes, go inner to outer, and just kind of build that color up a little bit. Okay, now that I have that blended, I'm gonna go in with a different brush, and I'm gonna go in with this brush. This is just e.l.f. blending brush. It's kind of flat. And I'm gonna go in with that dark Siren shade. Well, actually, hold up. I'm gonna go in with Siren with this Bare Minerals lid and crease brush. This is old as crap. I've had this really forever. Like whenever I first started wearing makeup, and that was like middle school. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with this brush and put them on the outer corner. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with this clean brush and just blend it out. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my mascara, and my favorite mascara of all time is a Maybelline Sensational Luscious Mascara, and I hate waterproof mascara. I cannot stand waterproof mascara because it does not do anything to my lashes, and it just rips them all out. Okay, now that everything is finished, I'm loving the way that this eye makeup looks. I'm gonna go ahead and take my hair down because all that's left is lipstick. And the lipstick I'm gonna wear is honestly my favorite lipstick of all time. And it is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip in Strip. And this is a really nice fall shade. It's not too pink. It's just like right in the middle of almost like a pinky and beige kind of. Okay, so this is the finished fall makeup look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'm going to swatch this Ring the Alarm Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This is the only one I do have. I don't have the other ones. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch them on my arms. And I'm going to first start off with the shimmer shades. Okay, so so here's Lolly. Here is On Camera. Here is Boom. And the last shimmer shade is Bomb Ass. This is a very pink shade. Okay, so those are the shimmer shades. I'm gonna go down to the matte ones. Actually, I'm gonna do the satin one. This one's Siren. This is one of the satin finishes. As you can see, it is satiny. Now we're gonna go on to the matte shades. But here is Rush. Here is Alert. Mugshot. Framed. and Secret. So those are all the swatches for you. The top 4 are shimmers, and it's a satin, and then the rest are mattes. This just kind of gives you an idea of how they apply, but then again, swatches on the arms or any kind of swatches don't exactly determine how they're going to perform on the eyes, because honestly, this blended out amazingly, but whenever you're swatching the matte shades, they don't look like they're going to blend out nice. They're very streaky, but on the eyes, they blend out very, very nicely. Okay, so I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and that you like this fall-inspired makeup look. So thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. I would highly appreciate it.